He's driving and looks for long foul. Ball away, jumper shot is good, and a foul. 11, 10, Jordan to try, hangs, fires,
It's game time in Cleveland as the crowd is filling up the Quicken Loans Arena. With Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will join us from the sidelines. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a loss to the Cavs in Cleveland. And that does your confidence, guys, no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
And they had to be sensational defensively on that night to compensate for the fact that they just couldn't find a rhythm offensively.
You could see them trying to find some sort of rhythm on the offensive end, but the more they forced it, the less effective it was.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, Cavs head coach Tyronn Lue hired midway through last season. A first-time head coach, he played 11 seasons in the NBA and won 2 championships with the Lakers and spent 6+ seasons on the bench as an assistant coach. LeBron James said there's nothing that he hasn't seen. He's played for Phil Jackson, he's coached with Doc Rivers, he's been all over, so he has experience. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Certainly a lot expected of everybody in Cleveland. And as teams start to get a feel for one another here early in the season, Doris, what are you looking for as a team leader when you're a coach, when you're starting to look for that chemistry element? What's most important, you think, in getting that team vibe to come together?
I think a few things. I think most importantly, perhaps, is that star or the 2 stars on these respective teams. It goes a long way toward chemistry and establishing a culture of winning when your best player is your hardest worker. That's the first thing. The other thing you're looking for is what happens when adversity sets.
Back to James. Just 5 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Anthony's shot is off.
Boy, very surprising he clanked that one. Everybody in the building thought that was down.
And good that time. And it's 7 points for LeBron.
Making KP work to prove him wrong.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. And James throws it down.
The elevation and athleticism of LeBron, like he's forcing things, getting a little frustrated by not letting the game come to him.
Now here's LeBron, turned in an outstanding game against New York. And that one's good. Love.
Boy,
got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
I go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes to win game.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he. He doesn't hit that one, so Cleveland will take it the other way. James kicks to Irving. The kick out to LeBron. The 3-ball. And Irving with the basket on the assist by James. Now, here is Irving. 10 points for him. And another 3 for Cleveland. It's a pick by Love. LeBron kicks to Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
The most difficult individual contest on a night-by-night basis because of the range and the handle is Steph Curry.
The handle, it creates such space, which to me is just amazing.
He can put up points in a hurry.
Thompson, a screen on Anthony, and they double him up with LeBron. Well, wide open look for Love. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And LeBron James achieving the highlight of his career, helping lead the Cavs to their first title in franchise history, and Cleveland's first title in over 50 years. Really hard to overstate what it meant to the city and his legacy.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Fry comes.
What's the points from that missed shot?
And those second chance points can add up. LeBron against Anthony, and they double him up with LeBron. And Thompson throws it down.
How good is King James at spreading the floor involved?
Cavaliers lead by 11. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 16 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
The area where they impressed me the most has been on the boards. When the shot's gone up, everybody goes for it. Just a matter of maintaining that energy, playing with that same kind of aggression in the final 2 quarters.
And over to Kenny. What'd you think about New York?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
And back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. What can you say? Lee kicks to Anthony. Stolen by Thompson. To the inside, and Shumpert slams it in.
Boy, phenomenal job by Shumpert. Just incredible anticipation of what...
Second half. Love at the elbow. Free throw line jump shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Anderson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside Shumpert. He kicks to James. A three-pointer is right on target. LeBron.
Attack broadcasting from, right? Because a point guard's responsible not just for that position, but the other 4 on the floor. And then coaching, sure, the heartbreak, the competitiveness, all the things that you...
Comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And they double him up with LeBron. To the paint. And finished off by Anderson. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. The drive by LeBron. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot, he'll go to the free throw line.
And after his last game, you're really not surprised to see him as hot as he is.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cavaliers on top, running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here.
Kevin, go from 10 to 12 to down to 3 to 4. I think that the teams will benefit from that. You can start the season just a little bit earlier. It's so crucial.
Looking at new ideas, looking at the NBA from so many different angles, so many different levels. Do you have a take on switching to the top 16 seeding in the playoffs, for instance?
Conferences. Divisions clearly perhaps had a place in the past. They no longer do. Let's seed everybody 1 to 8. It's the fairest easiest way to get the best teams competing in the fairest fashion. So I 100% agree to seeding 1 through in the proper rest. You're paying attention to nutrition. You're getting massages. You're going to the chiropractor. You're taking all kinds of both proactive and preventative steps to stay healthy. From a league,
we are seeing
James against Thomas. And Shumpert kicks to LeBron. Rocket 6. Here's Felder. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And stolen by Love. The drive by James.
let's say the strength of a locomotive and the finesse of a ballerina each time. You love the confidence, but that's a situation where they really needed a better look.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, we're at an early part of the season, but what did you want to accomplish tonight individually and in the team flow?
I just wanted to come out here and compete and get the win. We wanted to set a standard for ourselves. The most important thing was just coming out here and competing for my teammates and doing whatever possible to get this win.
And you all did that tonight. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James. His performance was absolutely phenomenal tonight. Not only did he rack up a double-double, he inspired everyone around him to come up with plays for the win.
As usual, best leader in the NBA, LeBron James led by example tonight. He's as cool, calm, and collected as any player you will ever see. He was never out of control of this game. LeBron did it all tonight. What else is new? He's the king!
You want to talk about domination? You want to talk about domination? This is it tonight. The combination of talent, competitive spirit was unmatched tonight. Adjustments were made by the other side, but when they made them, he adjusted right back.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Kenny Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, for Kevin Harlan, and for the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. I hope you have a wonderful, even beyond wonderful, spectacular, just great. See you.
Good night.